All right, welcome to the final match.
Actually, do I intro? I'm scared I'm underwater. Am I underwater? I'm just gonna go straight out and ask if I'm underwater. That's the simple thing so far. My mic working? My check. I'm underwater. Cool. Excellent.
All right, how about now? How about now? It seems like if I wait for a bit, the water goes away. What the hell is going on with Discord? What the hell is wrong with it? I seriously, I don't get it. I mean, yeah, whatever. Well, final match of the semifinals weekend: Ukraine versus Australia, losers bracket match, elimination game. Both of these teams already into the bans. You're seeing 3-3 hidden 3 for Ukraine banning out the low AR. I think a very good decision against Australia. Have looked absolutely amazing on the gimmickier low AR stuff. And Australia banning DT1 and DT4, which is pretty on brand, I would say, for a team that kind of leans towards the reading. But still leaving the more tapping focused stuff open, feeling confident enough on that. And DT2 is actually going to be the pick for Ukraine. They are picking straight into the speedier stuff after these two DT bans. It makes a lot of sense. I want to say that Australia has looked fine on tapping, but I will have a gander at their previous matches here, since both teams have obviously played a match previously on the same pool. Okay, so they got about the same scores on free mod 1. And okay, so this DT2 was played in both their matches, and there was a decent score gap in favor of Ukraine on this one. They did get about 300k, 400k more team score, so it pretty. I mean, it's a convincing enough lead. Certainly. So justifiable first pick here, just going off of prior results. But maybe not going to be able to really abuse any of the other stuff here. In terms of tapping, I don't think it. Yeah, I mean, dice is like also pretty okay. DT3 should also be workable for Ukraine. But I think Australia should still have a shot, and especially if they've done their reps, put in some time to try to bump up this team score. some pretty painful breaks already in the easier sections of the map for Vorty reading Abuser Vectrum on Australia. 2 FCs still going on the side of Ukraine. It's all on Teta for Australia to try to keep them in this, but it's going to be a big ask. And still going to have to hope on the breaks to come through for Ukraine. Crimea and Roman are not doing too hot, but all they need is OQ and Kirby Twister doing more than enough. It isn't really helping Australia's case here that Teta has such low act, but it is actually balanced out by Crimea on the 82, 83 now. Insane stuff. Kind of funny to be first picking DT2 and you have a literal C rank on it, on one of your players. But I mean, if you have 2 people who are just gonna FC, seemingly reason to be confident against Australia, at least, as Australia is really not having a great time on this beyond Teta. Kirby Twister did actually break. I totally blanked on that. I did not catch that. But OQ is still going strong here. And it's already secured here. They have secured this point. Very, very, very secure. It's a pretty enormous score lead. OQ does break. Is it actually? Yeah. Teta. Is that the FC? I think it's the FC. Only FC in the lobby on the losing team. He really did try. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Opponent's pick, first pick at that. Not the kind of thing you typically expect to win. Or often even have any chance on, any competitive shot on. So Australia to pick now. And given what we've seen of them in the tournament so far, they're gonna have to go for the gimmicky stuff. And the thing that really sticks out to me as gimmicky and left in the pool would be No Mod 5. I think these 2 bands from Ukraine are actually very effective at shutting down Australia. Almost surely they're 2 picks. I mean, beyond that, I don't feel like there's any real convincing map for Australia. At least not on paper as I can see it. Maybe Hidden 2 would be something then, actually. Oh, Hidden 1 is actually going to be the big. Just going for pretty standard aim. A bit of wide angles. I think it's like a little bit higher BPM. Is this by any chance a missing map moment? Because we don't seem to have the song loading. Or maybe, okay. Nice. Client is broken. Well, hopefully we get that up and running as soon as possible. I don't know if the map has actually started though. I don't think it has, so we ought to be in the clear. We're not missing anything as of right now. But even if it's not the most gimmicky of maps, I think the hidden pool in general has gone quite well for Australia in the tournament. Got some very solid hidden players. Probably just going to be picking both of the hiddens. Okay, excellent. We are still on the pool select screen. Oh, excellent. Damn, I love the tournament client so much. So good. Christ. Okay, Ukraine are, I mean, just going off the 3 players here, it's not looking great for Magnetic Gamer on Evil here. They're kind of struggling. OQ is still going. I mean, I don't know how to commentate this. I have no frame of reference. I would assume that Australia is doing better, but what the hell is going on? Like, there's no way everyone moved down in slots, right? Because MP size, presumably. I don't think I've ever seen this. What the hell? I mean, what can you say? Well, this is a bit awkward. Yes. Not what you want to see. I'm sad I can't hear the elevator music. That's unfortunate. How are you doing? How are you all in chat doing today? You know, there's nothing to do for the time being, so It seems that the client is all up and running now. We're able to see what's happening. I am very sorry, Monsieur Sebes not being able to see his own custom map on stream. It's I don't know what the hell happened, but everything just broke. But Ukraine picking tapping again, coming off the convincing win on the DT2. Every reason to go for this, but judging by past results, I think the scores were actually very even in their respective previous matches. So Australia ought to be a good bit more competitive on this, at least going by that. But as of right now, it is really not looking like Australia is going to be able to put up any resistance. OQ Roman are FCing as of right now to Teta on a recovering combo, on a reverse choke at the moment. Yet again, Teta doing his utmost to try to do something for Australia. Roman missing might just give them an in, but OQ is also going to have to break, I think. Actually, no. It's not a... Oh, nice break. Nice. Awesome. Slider break there. Good job. Crimea. That was impressive. What is going on with Crimea's cursor? Are we seeing this? Are we seeing this? Ooh, I'm entranced. Like, I'm totally not even looking at anyone else right now, to be honest. It looks like Tapex. It looks like Tapex small area, but it's actually so awesome. Well, in the meantime, I was just staring. Both Ted and OQ missed. But whatever, it was a very big score gap, and just yet again the tapping abuse from Ukraine. You know, we probably still got a couple more maps to get out the way to get to the real meat of things. Well, as one might expect, Australia is just going to be picking Hidden 2. Coming off a very convincing win on Hidden 1 that we unfortunately were not able to witness live. And having done better on this map in the previous match compared to Ukraine. I think had about, what was it, 200k, 300k more better team score. Don't remember exactly, but pretty convincing lead, especially on a map like this. And I'd say that Ukraine could, you know, maybe still have an in from, like, OQ Roman just popping off, like, crushing it. But given just how good Australia has looked on Hidden, I highly doubt it. They've just been a little bit too good. Well, here we go. Actually, all blue is in for Australia. I don't feel like I've seen much of them throughout this run for Australia. Okay, well, already a lot of breaks across the board. Mavs, Reading Abuser, and OQ are still going. Reading Abuser and OQ go as I say that. And we're left with only Mavs for Australia here. There is just no combo at all. Yeah, Mavs also breaks. This map is actually pretty close. Closer than I imagine Australia would like it to be. As of right now, I would imagine they are low rolling. Ukraine, whether Australia is low rolling or not, either way, they are still in this. All Blue Magnetic and Roman actually breaking in this easier section is gonna help Australia a little bit. Actually, Mavs, Reading Abuser, both breaking. Now Ukraine with a pretty big combo lead. Coming into the last hard part here, might be looking at a break point. It's seeming like it. O/ the only one doing anything here. OQ more than matching alongside supporting combos. It is going to be the Ukraine breakpoint on Hidden 2, actually. I'm honestly shocked that this has played out in this way. Like, I would never have expected that Australia could lose on this. Yeah, Australia, a pretty significant downgrade to their previous score. They got 2 mil team score on this previously, which would have been enough to beat Ukraine. But the 1.6 mil this time. I gotta say, that is really bad, actually. that's awful. I mean, given how Australia has very clear strengths. Very clear strengths. So they really need to be winning picks like that. They kind of have to win picks like that. It's going to be a bit tougher for them now, as there might be less kind of margin for error to work with on some of the stuff Ukraine is going to pick. They're going to have to take something off them. But yeah, Nomad 2 the pick for Ukraine. They're just picking tapping again. Obviously, pretty different. I'd say it's more focused on aim consistency. Decent. I mean, it's mostly flow aim, as you'd expect of a Nomad 2. But not particularly straining on the tapping end. But still something that I think works pretty well for Ukraine. Gonna be looking at Roman and OQ as usual. And we'll see if Australia can put something together to maybe take their break point that they need on this map. Well, we've got a long road ahead of us. Definitely on the longer side for a Nomad 2. Pushing up against the 5-minute mark even. 4 minutes 37 seconds. OQ, first to break in the lobby. I imagine they'll be able to recover and put up a solid score for Ukraine nonetheless, so not too much to worry about. We're gonna have to wait for PI probably to see any more breaks. Mind, there goes Roman, reading abuser Teta, Crimea. A lot of breaks across the board. Vekram NN4. People left standing now. NN4 breaking now, actually. Not too big of a combo lead, though, with OQ Roman. He's recovering combos. Not going to give too much of a lead over. Still essential. A Vekram hold here for Australia. Okay, well, there goes Vekram. Shortly after the break here, shaking a little bit. Yeah. It really did get to him. It's evidently an OQ now, alongside Roman NN4 to start bringing this over to the side of Ukraine. Mainly OQ. First to break in the whole lobby now. Quite a change of state of affairs. O/Slash and Teta are trying to stop the bleeding, but it's about to get pretty bad. Last third of the map. Australia is actually poised to take this back. Never mind, Teta breaking that bigger combo is really gonna hurt Australia. And they still need the breaks from OQ Roman in this the hardest section of the map so far. Roman and OQ have really found their footing. OQ does actually break, but I think it is too little too late at this point, even with combo on Australia now. Just too big of a lead and not enough map. Well, OQ, clearly the big difference maker on this map here with the 700k. And their first break on the easy stuff, comboing almost all of the diff spike at the end. So now a 4-1 scoreline in favor of Ukraine. Really not what you want to be seeing as Australia. I think... I don't know. I don't think it's actually as bad as it looks. It does not have... It is not quite as bad as it looks. It's still pretty bad, though. It's, that hidden 2 breakpoint really hurt Australia. I don't know, it was kind of a disaster that happened. Otherwise, it's literally just been Ukraine taking points on tapping, which is to be expected. Australia is going to go for the No Mod 5 finally. That final AR8 left in the pool. Their specialty. I mean, you literally have someone named Reading Abuser on the team. You know, you do expect them to pick this stuff. I mean, even beyond Reading Abuser, they have a pretty good roster for stuff like this. GGLF / have looked pretty great on the reading. I think GGLF has been in on easy on the free mods quite a bit. Well, I do remember this map having near, like, kind of towards the end, a pretty big div spike on some cuts, but from what I saw, everyone in the lobby hit it, even though it looked ridiculous. So, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I don't know what just happened to O/. Kind of a bad start to things for O/. Otherwise, OQ, JGLF, the only ones still FCing. Mavs, basically with an FC. Might as well be an FC. Fix it now, though. Not sure, did Ukraine? I think Ukraine might have enough combo. Bring it over to their side now. Maybe. No, that is certainly not the case. Still very much on the side of Australia, especially with OQ now breaking. It's all JGLF. O/Slash really does not seem to be having a good time on this map. I don't know what's going on. I think O/Slash has been pretty okay at other reading stuff. Actually, everyone is kind of just well, yeah, eating shit. I don't know. I was gonna avoid using an expletive, but whatever, I gave up. JGLF is still going though. Going real hard for Australia. Combos up to there is so much free combo here. JGLF is gonna win the map right here, right now. Yeah. Yeah, look at that score lead, rocket away. JGLF breaks, unfortunately on the end of it, but a massive score lead of about 500k. And I think it's safe to say that Australia is going to get another point here. Yeah, JGLF hits that. Everyone else in the lobby just gets owned. This is a score. This is a score that you can get. Yeah, I mean, JGLF just gapped absolutely everyone in this lobby so hard. It's kind of silly. Okay, well, Ukraine to pick now to try to take that match point. Not going to be able to abuse any more tapping, though. Or, you know, they still have DT3, but I think Australia was also a little bit better on that. Actually, Ukraine is just going to pick DT3. Why would they pick anything else? I think, I don't think they would pick anything else. I mean, maybe if they want to go for the, like... I think Roman OQ could carry other stuff like an HR, but... Probably just going to be the DT3. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the holdup was about, honestly. Like, you make us wait all this time, you run out the timer, and it's still just DT3. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I guess there must have been something else worth having a conversation about. Well, obviously your speed pick of the pool, 270 BPM. None of the bursts in it, all too long though. Sticks largely to the triples and 5 notes. And I'd say a map that's relatively easy to be consistent on. even by speed map standards. Like if you're not gate kept by it, I think you can perform pretty consistently on it. So should still be favoring Ukraine pretty heavily on this. I mean, I don't know. The way tapping is gone for Australia in this match, I just see no reason to have faith in them taking a breakpoint on this, which really makes things hard for them. Alright, here we go. Despite the likelihood of Australia taking a breakpoint on this, at least on paper, being rather low, they could really use one. It'd be nice to not have to contend with the match point. Ukraine Bordy is going to break for Australia. The advantage over Vectrum breaks as well. Only Kirby Twister breaking early for Ukraine. Well, there goes NN4 as well. Still a pretty good combo lead for Ukraine with this combo from Kirby Twister. We need to see a break from OQ or Roman to see any combo lead in favor of Australia. O/Slash and Kirby Twister break. That is one of the FCs for Australia gone, and I think with that, most likely the chances of doing anything on this map are gone as well. It is yet again Teta on the tapping map for Australia trying their best to keep them in this. Roman is still FCing. Actually, it is combo lead on the side of Australia now because of Teta. Actually, Roman breaks Teta. Will Teta finally do it? Teta. This time. Surely. Why did the scorebar freeze? This is really not the time. Okay. Oh, it's just about to go over to the side of Australia, and Teta breaks. There's no combo at all on the side of Australia to a little bit on OQ and Roman. Going to still take the DT3 and go up to match point. Oh my god. That is tragic. Oh my god. Good god. Tragic. Tragic stuff. Well, pick for Australia here, and they've got a bit of an uphill battle now. Gonna need to take this point, a break point, and yet another point on one of their picks. Try to bring this to tiebreaker and keep themselves in the tournament. As it is an elimination match. It's do or die. Free mod 2 is going to be the play for Australia. I suppose they do like the free mods. They have liked the free mods so far in the tournament. It is more along the lines of what they have been picking throughout the tournament. I could have also seen maybe a No Mod 4 or something. Just something that leans in the direction of something a bit gimmickier, more stressing for the reading aspect. Unfortunately, it's not the type of free mod that we see Australia taken easy on. That would have been funny, but highly doubt we're seeing that. Okay, well, here we go. We'll see Suzuori in presumably for the HR for Ukraine. I think been looking pretty damn good on that. Free mod so far. Actually, I think did Ukraine play this? I think they did. Yeah, Ukraine got 1.7 mil in their previous match against Poland on this. Australia did not play it though, so no nothing to refer to as to how they just to speculate as to how they do on this. Okay, well, 2 early breaks for Ukraine. Suzuori. Perhaps breaks in the transition there, though. Leading abuser. So breaking early in this drop here. Unable breaks. It's only Roman to JGLF O/, actually, at this point. So things are looking up for Australia in spite of the breaks from Mav's reading abuser. Roman breaks. O/ trades, but JGLF now with pretty huge carry potential. When was the reverse? When did that happen? Are we coming up on that? Is everyone in the lobby gonna break? That's the question. I don't remember if it was after this build-up but unable OQ actually with pretty good recovering combos are keeping Ukraine in this. Might be scary if JGLF breaks actually. I think there's no question about it. It's definitely scary if JGLF breaks. It's because I think Ukraine is actually with a combo lead now, but never mind, the reverse appeared. Seen some breaks there. OQ held through it though. Everyone breaking. OQ does break now though. Reading Abuser did have a combo to try to stave it off for a bit. It might have been enough with how little map is left. But either way, I don't know. Everyone broke on the ending because it's ridiculous. JGLF, really the big score here though. Comboing up until the ending there. Doing a lot of work for Australia. Australia still in it. Still in it. But here comes the hard part. Gonna need to take a break point off Ukraine. No longer able to tapping abuse though. A quick HR3 pick from Ukraine. Okay, actually, Ukraine had 300k more team score on this. It's pretty. It's not looking great actually. This I didn't realize they had this in their back pocket. I wasn't looking. So Australia really gonna have to perform a good bit better this time to even match what Ukraine got in their last match. Well, gonna have that classic experience of waiting for the players to all get their shot at getting accustomed to the AR-10. Well, here we go. Do or die for Australia. Last chance to take a break point. Keep themselves in this. EGLF breaking after that early break from O/Slash. O/Slash breaks again, actually. Only NN4 inside of Ukraine. Already not a great start. Magnetic Gamer is going to break, though, for Ukraine. Wardy also broke early, I did not realize. There's a pretty decent lead to the side of Ukraine, but now The three-way break for them. Teta unfortunately breaking. O/, the only combo, but Roman is doing Roman things. Roman is still FCing. Roman has to break for there to be any chance for Australia here. For the Australia fans, the player you least want to be seeing the combo on because they are very likely to keep it. Yeah, Roman is just going to FC. That's it. Unfortunately, a very good recovery from O/, but unfortunately some lower scores on JGLF and Vorty. Gonna make it a struggle. I mean, it's yet again Ukraine. The dark horse, the 20th seed, is now top 6 officially. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable run for Ukraine. And unfortunate stuff for Australia. They've come a long way. Had a good run in this tournament. But they have now met their match. Well, that closes out the semifinals weekend. I'll just take a quick look at the bracket, and yes, Ukraine will move on to face Chile next weekend, coming weekend, and that is going to be it from us for now. We'll presumably have the map pool showcase tonight, I have to imagine. At some point. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But until then, see you around.